Hello, everyone. This is Arunava Majumdar, and we have Diptam Mukhopadhyay here with us today. So he's going to be presenting on an automated bot that we're looking at for management of uh, new users, new members to our open development platform. And it's been really a challenge to get everyone onboarded and to add them to a specific channel, add them to the role. And we had been using Slack before, and we are moving into Discord for various reasons. That's a topic of another discussion. But today we have Diptam, and he's going to present to us how we can automate this through the bot and various APIs that Discord provides. And we're going to improve on this bot, and we're going to make this operational for anyone joining the open platform system. So thanks for doing this, Diptam. I'll hand you over the presentation. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Ron. So, hello everyone, my name is Diptam Mukhopadhyay and I am a student at Techno International Newton, currently working with Mr. Runaba Majumdar for making a Discord bot that will help us manage Discord servers for efficient team management. So, for this presentation, I will first go over the introduce and the bot, what is the Discord and what are the functionalities that it provides. Then we'll look at the overview of the bot. Then we'll look at the architecture and the functionality we have implemented thus far. Then I will show a quick demonstration of how the bot is working. And I will also share the challenges and the future enhancements that can be made. Then we'll go with the Q&A section. So to start, I should say Discord is the main starting point of this presentation. So to introduce Discord to the viewers, I would say Discord is basically a communication platform that will help anyone to join certain servers for communication, and it will help not only just normal users but also companies to manage teams for certain projects, because it helps us to create servers and it set up channels to chat with team members using voice, video, or even text. It also supports direct messaging and file sharing. Now, to automate certain tasks in Discord, we can use Discord bots. And Discord bots are nothing but specialized software application that helps us automate certain tasks in the Discord. So we can efficiently manage Discord servers, we can efficiently communicate with others, and we can moderate the servers. Now, what is JDA actually? JDA is nothing but the Java Discord API, which is a wrapper around the official Discord API that helps us to code Java bots using the Discord API. Now, the problem in hand was to manage large servers with multiple members and multiple projects going on. To manage those roles, channels, and the projects manually was a hassle, and it was a much more hassle if the admin was in task to manage multiple servers. So the proposed solution was to use a bot to automatically generate roles and assign those roles to certain members. Then those members will be given permission to view certain channels and send messages in those certain channels. This solution will not only help admins who have certain servers to manage, but also it will drastically help admins who have tasked to oversee multiple channels, multiple servers at once. So the prerequisite to actually start is a Discord account, a Discord bot token, and the CSV data which have these columns like username, role, channel, and category. We'll also need a IDE or maybe a terminal to actually start the bot, because as of now we don't have a GUI application of this bot. The initial setup requires the user who will use the bot to be present in the Discord server with administrator permissions. The members should be present in the server to assign the roles, and a bot has to be created from the Discord developer portal with certain intents like presence, server members, and message content. Also, administrator permission has to be given from the portal to actually test if the bot is working fine, or to actually efficiently manage the Discord server. The bot has to be invited in the server, and the bot token must be changed from the code base. This is the basic diagram of how the bot actually works. The bot implements my bot class, which initialize the bot, and the program is based on message received event, which is dependent on Discord events. To introduce Discord event, I would say Discord events are certain actions that happens in a Discord server, like sending message or receiving message. So say on message receive event, this event will handle all those events where a message is sent in the server. If the message start with assign roles, then it will trigger the role assignment. And if the message start with archive channels, it will trigger the archiving of the channels. So the assign role comment or the assign role message actually triggers the uh, role assignment. To do the role assignment, we first check if the user sending the message has administrator privileges or not. If the user doesn't have any administrator privileges, we just send a warning in the server channel and we exit the operation. If the user have certain permission like the administrator privilege, then we start parsing the CSV given. Then after starting the CSV parsing, we look for the members. If the member is in the server, then we start with role assignment. If the member is absent, then we just send a message to inform the administrator. If the member is in the server, then we first check if the given role has already been created or not. If not, then we create the role and then assign it to the user. Then we move on to the category section, and also we check if the category already exists or not. If it doesn't exist, we'll create, and then we'll move forward with the channel. Also for the channel, we'll check if the channel exists or not. If it doesn't exist, we'll create and we'll add the role to the channel, and then we'll check if any other member is still remaining in the CSV or not. If no members are remaining, we'll exit. But say the message was starting with archive channels. If the message start with archive channels, we'll again always check if the user have administrator privileges or not. If they doesn't, then we'll just send a message and we'll abort the process. If they have administrator permissions, we'll start parsing the CSV. We'll first delete the category. We'll remove the members from the role. Then we'll remove the role from the channels. Then we'll rename the channel. Then we'll check if there exists a archive category or not. If it doesn't exist, we'll create the category and we'll move all those renamed channels to that category. Then we will check if any other lines are remaining in the CSV to perform any operations on. If not, we'll just exit. So this is the overview of how the functionalities are implemented for the bot. First of all, to initialize and to configure the bot, we implement the MyBot class. Then we set the bot token with JDA builder. Then we set specific intents that will help the bot to capture those events. Then this is the optional step, but we set this activity of the bot to ensure that the admin who are in charge of the server can know which bot is performing which task. Then we implement the member cache policy and chunking filter. This cache policy and chunking filter actually help us to access the members data and all those members available in the server. Then we start with our event handling. The first event handler or the my event listener class, it will extend the listener adapter, and listener adapter is specifically designed to listen to Discord events. Under the listener adapter and under the my event listener class, we'll have on message received method, which will allow us to parse messages. We'll ignore messages from the bot and we'll print the received message in the console for debugging purposes. Then we'll start with the CSV parsing and we'll add roles to specific user and specific roles to channels and categories. For the archive everything class, we will again implement it under by extending the listener adapter to handle the Discord events, and we will also implement the on message received method to process messages. We'll ignore messages from bots and we'll print the message again to the console, but this time we'll process the CSV to actually remove users from the roles and then archive the channels if necessary. The role assignment process goes as follows. The role assignment process starts when a custom command exclamation mark assign roles is sent in the Discord channel. If the message is received, then we will check if the user has admin role or not. After checking and after successfully determining that the user indeed have admin role, we'll start parsing the CSV to assign the roles. create categories and text channels dynamically. For this bot, we will specifically focus on creating text channels because this helps us to communicate faster. The CSV file should have this format where we have to include username, role, and channel and category columns to initialize the function. Other columns may exist, and to minimize the errors of other channels, we will use the indexes of these columns and we will implement the role assignment. Then to start the role assignment process, we'll check for the user. If the user exists in the server, we'll start with creating the first the categories, then we'll create the channel. And for each cases, if the role, channel, or category does not exist, then we'll create those dynamically. And if the user is missing a guild message, and say a user who doesn't have permission to access these messages or to send these commands, will inform the administrator. Also, if a user is missing in the server, then we will also send a message in the server. Sorry. Archiving projects, to archive the projects, we'll again check for the message, the custom message exclamation mark archive channel. We'll check for the user permissions, then we'll start parsing the CSV. The CSV structure is same as the role assignment, but to archive, we'll follow this process. We'll first delete the specific category, then we'll remove the roles from the members, then we'll remove the roles from the channel, then we'll rename the channel to a specific name, then we'll dynamically create a archive category and move those channels in there. Now I would like to show a quick demonstration of this bot. So this is the test Discord server that I was using. As you can see, there is no channels as of now. And if we go to the server settings, and under server settings, if you go under roles, we'll see that there are certain roles created. But if I delete, let's say dev, then after the bot start working, we will see that dev will appear here. And these roles which are already created, if you go and see that there is no member exist, there is no member as of now in these roles, but all the members are present in the server. We will be using this CSV to actually assign the role, and this is for test purposes only. I have mentioned the username, role, channel, and the category here. This is the code that implements the bot functionality. This is the initialization of the bot. We have initialized using the builder. Then we have enabled certain intents to actually make sure the bot performs certain tasks. Then we have added the chunking filters and the member cache policies. My event listener class operates by implementing the listener adapter class. This class implements the role assignment process. As we can see, if this message is received, then we'll start the assign role from file operation. And also we can see that we have to have this administrator permission. Without this permission, the operation will not be performed. So I will start this. And in Discord, we have this bot on board, which is the name of the bot that will operate, and we can see watching team collaboration started. To assign roles, I will use this command. So as we can see, the exclamation mark and assign roles, this invokes the operation, and this is the path or the CSV that we will be using. If I send this message, you will see all those channels and categories are dynamically getting created. And say if you go under a particular channel, we will see those roles are also added in here. Now if you go to the role section under the server settings, we'll see that the each dev which I deleted a bit ago is created, and this members are also added. using the CSV file. Now I would like to show the archive channels process. If I send this message, it will archive all those channels and it will remove the members from the role, and also it will remove the roles from the channels. So now these channels are archived and renamed, and if we go under this, we can see that certain roles are removed, and these roles will be there because these roles have administrator privileges. And if you go to the roles, we can see that the roles are removed. The members are removed, but the roles are not deleted because certain roles can have certain permissions. And now I would like to say some challenges and future enhancements that we can make. So the bot currently works if the members are already part of the server, and this may create problem in the future. So we can implement a dynamic channel invite, which will send emails to the certain members to invite them in the server. And we can also implement a clear naming structure to actually fast forward the development cycle. Also, robust exception handling will be necessary to efficiently manage server moderation and also to work with certain large datasets. If you have certain questions regarding the presentation or the Discord bot, you can ask.
Diptam, very, very good job. This is something very much needed to scale up our open development environment, as we have discussed many times on our calls. So onboarding is not easy. This is one part of the onboarding, and in the future, we're I know you're already working towards getting GitHub and all these other things. Uh, Integrated as well as part of the onboarding, which will make everyone's life much smoother. So thanks for the great job on the bot, and we will look into enhancing the algorithm a little bit and implementing it in the real sense for the platform. So again, I would like to thank you. Great job, Diptam. And I had a little question about one thing actually. So you mentioned this chunking filter in Discord bot, right? When you initialize it,
Yes.
why do you need that?
So basically, JDA doesn't allow us to access all the members at once because that can affect the performance of the bot, and also that can affect the server, right? So we have to use chunking filters to actually tell the JDA to actually get those members already into the bot's cache so that we can work with them. If we don't add those members, then we'll not be able to access the members and add them in using the username. So
Okay,
to actually
so
moderate
it's
format,
basically assigning a smaller buffer so that if there's too many members, then it's not going to crash, right?
yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that was my only question. I think rest of the stuff is great, and we will have this operationalized, right? And I know you're already working on it. Andreas is on the call. Andreas, any questions?
Not really.
Okay, great. And Andreas is also working on some of the UI components for the CTN project. So we'll bring all of these things together at some point. And thanks for presenting today, Diptam. And good luck with all your work ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thanks.